What's up guys, and welcome back. So this is one's a bit of a how-to, or how I like to load my PA and get my kayak wheels under my kayak and fit them in the water, or on the land, in the garage when I'm moving it around. Because I have the large beach wheels, it can be a bit of a pain to get them in, especially on the water. And because all my gear constantly lives in the kayak, tipping it up on the side is a bit of a pain. I've got to take all my gear out. I don't like to take all my gear out all the time. Pretty much due to this is how my kayak generally will sit. I trailer it everywhere. My rods stay in the kayak, my gear stays in the kayak, and that way I can just hook the trailer up in the morning and go. The benefit of rooftopping it, I'm going to rooftop a lot more when I go away. If anyone's been to Lake Lenthals especially, the road in there is really bumpy and known to kill trailers and just bounce kayaks around. It's really bad. So the particular method that we're going to run through today should work on most larger kayaks. I can't speak for some of your bigger Titans and stuff just because I've never had one myself, but the method is all the same. It's just might be slightly adjusted. So we'll get into it. I'll show you how I load my beach wheels and how I load the ute now if I go away without the trailer. All right, we'll get into it, and yeah. So first off, let's cover how I load the wheels on. That I do this when I'm by myself and I come back in after fishing, or I have to move the kayak around. When I come back in from fishing, this is the easiest method with the beach wheels. That way you don't have to tip your kayak up on the side, all your stuff falling out, or you have to unload the kayak at the water. Easiest method is just get a friend to put them in and lift up the back. But I got this from Scott Lovett Hobie, or SLH Hobie. Some bungee cord, and they've already got the pulleys and stuff on it. And it comes with the eyelets that fit directly into these carts. Just hammer them down in. So I'll show you how to use it. This is my favorite method, especially if you're a smaller framed person, or you've got a bit of an injury that you can't manually handle the PA too well. And the beach wheels, to be honest, you could probably float down the creek and fish off them. They're pretty buoyant, so they're a bit of a pain to try and get under by yourself. So we'll show you. And a few people want to see more of Curtis. So there he is. He's ready. We're gonna load the kayak. Ready? All right, we'll load the kayak. So with the kit, all you need to do, if you're by yourself, throw the wheels up the back here, lift up your back, slide them up under, rest the PA up on it, and then all you do, go down, drop your bungee through the holes, grab hold of it, clip it all on. This. Grab hold of your bungee and just lift your back up. I like to use my power pole thing, or you can hold your thumb and just lift it up like that. It's all done, easy. Obviously if you're on the water, the wheels are just going to float. It's exactly the same method, except you're just standing in the water and you got to reach under and grab the bungee cord. So that's how I load my wheels. So we'll talk about the ute now, loading the ute. I don't know about most other kayaks. I know the 2019 Outback has a little cassette for the rear to protect the rudder, and it has the handles and I think the little lift points to push it up on. The PA has these little rubber feet, and that's what you use to lift it up on. That's what they're designed to be lifted up and car topped on. If you've got a bit of a square mat to put down behind the ute, or whatever you're lifting it up on as well, it helps. It'll help with this method a little bit, just because it slides. You'll be able to turn it just that bit easier. Right, so when you do it, you're going to want to have the rear of the kayak around the center of the ute, where you want it to sit. And from here, all you're going to do is just lift it and turn it. See? Lift it. So lift it straight up onto its end. Turn it. Pull your wheels out. And load him up. Now, this particular method shown to me by a friend who is relatively shorter than me and smaller build than me. So in comparison, I'm 6 foot, I'm just over 6 foot. I'm 105 kilos, so the PA for me is not too much of a drama. But he himself, he'd probably be 5'8", and he's 70 kilos, and he does this quite easily. So he showed me this method, and he finds it easy, so works pretty well. So yeah, I'll get it back off, and I'll just pretty much getting it back off is the exact thing, same thing, but in reverse. Just gonna get under. Get it up over my transducer. Get it to about there. Pop my wheels in. Push him up. And get him down. So that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's how I load my PA14 onto my ute. And that still just has all my rods in it, pretty much all my gear in it. And that's how I do it. You can also get things like a Rhino rack side loader, clicks onto your roof racks, and the method is exactly the same. So yeah, any questions, feel free to hit me up, send me messages, and I'll get back to them as best as I can. And yeah, shout out to Wade Walker. He's the one who showed me how to do this the easy way. So I was just going to try and lift it on the back, and it wasn't very easy to do it that way. So until next time, like, subscribe. As I said, yeah, any questions, shoot me a message and I'll get back to you best I can. Cheers for that, and I'll catch you next time.